Invoking the God of human touch, celebrating 25 years of healing. Woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. I see God in every patient and experience love behind every healing touch. This is the corporate social responsibility ethos that drives this institute forward. Though Faizabad is only 125 kilometers from the state capital Lucknow, but basic amenities in the field of health services were woefully inadequate. Keeping this in mind, this hospital was opened in 1988. "25 years may be a short time in the life of a public service institution like the Deva Memorial Hospital, Reedganj, Faizabad, but it has been constantly setting new standards in medical health. If the twin town of Faizabad and Ayodhya stand as the ultimate symbol of communal harmony with Lord Ram as the ruling deity, the founder of the Deva Memorial Hospital, the late visionary doctor, is fondly remembered as Devon ke Dev, Yogendra Dev. Tracing its antecedents from the grand Baldev Nivas, this structure is named after the patriarch Sri Baldev, who sired the Trimurti of Mahendra Dev, Narendra Dev and Yogendra Dev, better known in Faizabad as the Holy Trinity, or better still as the three restless revolutionaries. These three revolutionaries not only changed the face of Faizabad, but were also instrumental in India gaining independence from the yoke of foreign dominance. While the eldest sibling, Mahendra Dev, brought in professionalism in the art of jurisprudence as a leading lawyer. Second in line was the illustrious freedom fighter and socialist thinker Acharya Narendra Dev, who changed the political fabric of the nation and is hailed as one of the architects of a free India. Paying a tribute to this great son of this soil, on his demise in 1956, the then Prime Minister, the late Jawaharlal Nehru, said, "The death of Acharya Narendra Dev is something much bigger for many of us. He was a man of rare distinction in many fields, rare in spirit, rare in mind and intellect, rare in integrity of mind and otherwise." Service before self became Dr. Yogendra Deva's leitmotif. His MBBS from the venerated portals of the King George Medical College, KGMC, in 1917 set the tone and tenor of his contribution to the field of medicine in Faizabad on his return home. Thus was founded the original Deva Hospital and Chemist Shop in the bustling hub of the city of Chowk Bazaar. The 200-bed hospital gained so much prominence that it became the pioneer in the field of modern medicine. Tragedy struck in 1944 when it was closed down due to demise of visionary Dr. Yogendra Dev. This complex has gained more prominence in recent times since herein resides Congress MP and Uttar Pradesh Congress Committee Chief Nirmal Khatri, whose links with the Devas is well known.
मैं अपने को सौभाग्यशाली समझता हूँ कि डॉक्टर देवा जी, पूजनीय डॉक्टर देवा जी जिनकी स्मृति में ये अस्पताल स्थापित है, जो मेरे नाना थे, कि पूर्वजों के स्थापित मूल्यों को आने वाली पीढ़ी अगर बढ़ाती है तो वही पूर्वजों के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धांजलि होती है। और जब मैं देखता हूं कि डॉक्टर रजनीश वर्मा जी को, डॉक्टर अतुल वर्मा जी को, तो मुझे इस बात का भी गौरव होता है कि आदरणीय डॉक्टर देवा जी ने जिन मूल्यों की छाप छोड़ी, जिस सेवा भाव का उन्होंने हम सबके बीच में प्रयास किया, आज ये दोनों नौजवान उसको और आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
Celebrating the spirit of human endeavor and the triumph of science over sickness and pain, this 50-bed hospital is an edifice that has become synonymous with love for humankind. Relaunched by Dr. Yogendra Deva's son, Dr. Harish Verma, former Additional Director Health in 1988, the Memorial Hospital has many firsts to its credit. Planned as a one-stop hub for public health, the centre was inaugurated by Mr. K.B. Khanna on January 3, 1988. It not only boasts of a specialty departments like orthopedics and ophthalmology, but also houses a modern-day pharmacy, a state-of-the-art dentistry centre, as also a modern pathology lab unit. Constantly striving to upgrade services and facilities, Dr. R.K. Jalota inaugurated the new wing on January 16, 1990. Dr. Rajneesh Verma, who is Dr. Yogendra Deva's grandson and son of Dr. Harish Verma, feels medical facilities need to be constantly updated.
To carry on the family legacy, we had started our career in 1988. It was the dream of my father, a promise which he had made to his father when he was on his deathbed, that he'll carry on the torch, he'll keep the hospital running. My grandfather had died in 1944 and my father was just 14 years. He had promised to him that he'll carry on the torch, he'll keep this unfinished work and he'll move on.
एक सर्विस की भावना, एक हर एक को, कभी उन्होंने कभी किसी को रिफ्यूज़ नहीं किया, कभी किसी ने कुछ भी कहा, पैसा कभी उनके इलाज के बीच में नहीं आया। लोग कहते हैं कि दो पीढ़ियां बनाती हैं और तीसरी बिगाड़ती है, लेकिन इस परिवार में एक बहुत बड़ी ईश्वर की ये कृपा रही कि हर पीढ़ी ने अपनी तरफ से कंट्रीब्यूट किया इस ख़ानदान को आगे ले जाने में।
Adding new departments has been hospital's mission, and it has started the laparoscopy unit in 1993, while the colonoscopy department went on stream in 1995. And at the turn of the century, in the year 2000, Deva Memorial Hospital added another feather to its cap by launching the Endo-Urology department. As a result of this continuing endeavor, the GI setup came into being in 2004. The Vermas could not fill the vacuum left behind by Dr. Yogendra Deva's legacy. Enter Dr. Deva's son, Dr. Harish Verma, who was not willing to live down his conscience, and once he demitted government service in 1987, he decided to re-erect the legacy left behind by his father. The calling of the Deva family to serve humanity as doctors makes for an impressive list. For example, the renowned gynecologist Dr. Renu Makkad of Makkad Nursing Home fame in Lucknow is Dr. Rajneesh's sister, while her husband, Dr. Girish Makkad, is a renowned surgeon.
So Dr. Deva had built a name for himself when Dr. Rajneesh was probably not even there. And he left a name behind which Rajneesh had the courage to regrow and bring into this full-blown picture of today. He has brought out the first full-fledged nursing home, the first advanced surgical center, the first laparoscopic center, the first infertility center, and now he wants to bring up a first gastroendoscopic center, which is not very common, forget about Deva, in other parts of Uttar Pradesh. Had the vision, had the guts, had the courage, had the gumption to take up a challenge